you need to be fit. Even people don't realize how fit you need to be for this, because it's jarring, hitting rocks, bouncing off stuff. You don't realize how much feedback you get and how tired you get quickly, especially doing some of the stuff that we do.
Don't wanna miss out on the thrill, so if I'm going downhill, I'll do it on a motorcycle.
So tell me about your rig.
Yeah, I have an M101A1 military trailer. I axle swapped it with a 3,500-pound axle. I built the whole top out of leftover metal from our roofing jobs and wood. And then I turned the inside into a bed with 2 fans. This is all I got going on right now, just a cot. I haven't fully figured out what I'm going to do for the build out yet.
So what started you with this as an idea?
I wanted something to haul my BMW around and do small rallies with.
Right.
So that I could enjoy myself and just bring my F800 and do stuff.
So this is something anybody could do.
Yeah.
How did you end up with a military trailer?
I had the trailer for 10 years. I bought the trailer a long time ago, and I just had no use for it.
And now you do.
Yeah. And I bought this overlanding awning and put it on there.
So you could create something really cool for not that expensive. I mean, you just got magnets to hold stuff up, and
I think I have like $1,500 into this whole thing.
$1,500 for the whole thing.
Yeah, not including the trailer and stuff, but just the mods I've done to it.
Yeah. And you brought 2 bikes?
Yeah, I have my 450 and I have my F800.
So how do you decide which one you want to ride on which day?
How aggressive the terrain I'm about to do is. Like, I've been riding the 450 a lot, and I've been using the street bike just for running back and forth to the store to get stuff. So tomorrow I'll be on the 450 running Pin Oak on the hard trails.
Right.
And then the rest of the weekend I'll be on the F800 guiding the moderate tour.
And how long have you been riding?
I've been riding since I was 10 years old. I started when I was like 14 on a CR250 R2 stroke on a motocross track. So I've learned a lot of skills. I've crashed a lot of bikes. I've hurt myself. I grew up doing very extreme sports.
So what would you say for somebody who's never ridden before off-road, and then something that for people who have been riding off-road but you see that they need to start doing because they don't do it? So like 2 pieces of advice.
I think people really need to decide what they want. Once you decide what you want, you can decide what you want to do. Because there's people that that just want gravel roads, and that's all they want to do. And if that's what you want to be, that's fine. Just ride the gravel roads. Some of us like to do more aggressive stuff. We like to do hill climbs and harder rides. And then you just choose what you want to do from there.
And what's the one thing you see people do when they're riding that is like your pet peeve that you wish they would stop doing?
Hang their feet down on the trail. It's the fastest way to snap an ankle. It's the fastest.
You mean just like dangling them?
Yeah. Like,
oh.
Or take your feet off pegs. You're supposed to keep your feet up and stay on the power. And you either have to commit or you don't commit. And some of these people, they make it like halfway up something because they didn't fully commit. And you can just tell that they needed to fully commit, but they didn't.
I, over the past year, have finally learned that when you get scared, I used to get scared and then I'd sit down, and it finally got to the point where like, oh, if it's getting sketchy, that's when I stand on the bike.
Yeah.
I don't need to stand on the bike when it's nice and comfortable. I need to stand on the bike when it gets a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that as advice?
That's good advice. It really is. Like you should be standing most of the time, but there is times to be sitting. You don't have to stand the whole time. So,
Ice Cream
Cartel.
The Ice Cream Cartel. Tell me about the Ice Cream Cartel.
The Ice Cream Cartel is my riding group. We ride motorcycles and we eat ice cream. And about every Sunday, me and about 6 of my buddies try to rip around, have fun. We always stop in an ice cream parlor and you always get ice cream.
I have one of these stickers, and I didn't even know, because I used to have Ride Motorcycles, Eat Ice Cream was a sticker that's on Etsy. And then I saw this and I put it on. I didn't even realize this was a real group. So that's awesome. They got a name to a face.
Yeah.
Cool beans, man.